Alright guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for 16-bit Winter. I'm back again with a brand new track. Audio track, I guess you could say. Let's do some more battles. Because why not? I'm all solo this time. Whoa, wasn't this guy a boss? Fanquid? Fanquid. That sounds... Hold on. How do I switch weapons again? Alright, LNR. I have the better sword now. I should attack with a better sword. What? I missed! I'll give you guys a heads up on what's been going on here once I get in the groove of things here. So, it's been a couple weeks since I last recorded. I seem to do this every other week. Not entirely sure as to why it happens to be every other week, but I always need to record every week, but I don't always get a good chance. Oh, I attacked with Quake instead. Well, that's good. That hits both of them. But it hit me. That was smart. This last week was very interesting. Wait, hold on. Do I have... Yeah, I have Cure now. There we go. The last couple weeks were kind of interesting. It's I wouldn't say it's been like super stressful, but parts of it have been stressful. Not as stressful as other times have been, but you know, it's a holiday season and it's stressful. And actually, because of a schedule mix-up that happened, I actually have a 3-day weekend this weekend. So I'm getting this recorded on the Friday. It actually ended up being a 4-day weekend, not by choice, which I'll get into here in just a moment. First off, I'll switch to that weapon. Last week, and a bit this week, I had a bit of a run-in with my anxiety. Not anything like super, you know, out there or anything like that. But enough to make me worry slightly a bit, but I'm finding better ways of coping with it. But why am I turned around? Shit. I need to cure my health a little bit first. But yeah, it's been anxiety's been a little stressful. Not enough to make me not function at work or anything like that. Damn it. No, I'm not going to give up on this battle. Insane. Just a couple of spats at work. Both this Thursday, which tends to be my last day of the week for work. This one and the last one, I wasn't feeling so hot. Last Thursday, I actually left work early, and this Thursday, actually, I took a sick day. I was so bad. Last Thursday, I just had the worst migraine I'd had since I got my glasses. and it was like it took away my appetite. It was affecting my work. I wasn't able to work, and I decided, I can't do any more for the day. And my attendance has been pretty good. Like, I don't leave early that often. I don't take sick days that often. Though this year I actually ended up getting pretty sick. I think I've used up the last of my sick days at work. But it's near the end of the year, so as long as I'm not sick for the next couple weeks, I should be good to go. But now I've probably jinxed it. But it's okay. Like, as of recording this, it's the 10th of December, so I should be good for the rest of the year. I'm just gonna make it through the rest of this month, which is what, 21 more days? No, it's the 10th after midnight. So yeah, 21 more days, and I have the next 2 days off. Well, today being the 10th, I have today off, and I actually have the Sunday off. I ended up with 3-day weekend because of a scheduling mishap. Anyways, just for the people who are interested in my life, because I know there are some people who watch this channel. I get into more personal stuff in these playthroughs because that's the way I originally did my playthroughs. I always look back at the Donkey Kong playthroughs I did. Wow. I'm doing bad at these battles. Mostly because it's probably just me. Do I have any... I get 8 charges. I should be okay. Oh. So using the bomb was probably more effective. It's that fucking confusion. Every time. Like... I have no way of defending against it. I just have to freaking take it. And then by the time it wears off... Does Cure even work when I'm blind? Yeah, it does, okay. Well, that answers that question. I thought Cure doesn't work when you're blind. Let me guess, I attack myself? Yeah, of course I do. Like, I'm outnumbered here. How am I supposed to beat these guys? Blast shield down, I can't even see. How am I supposed to fight? Let me guess, I use Quick on myself? Yeah, of course I do, and I lost again. No, I'm not going to give up against this battle. Okay, let's try this again. Take them both out. Give them both some damage. Maybe I should just try to take out the Sphinx, because that's the one that keeps casting the confusion on me. Wow. Wow, I'm dead already. Okay, so I'm going to try that. I'm going to try to take the Sphinx out first. No, it doesn't kill it. So what's the point? What was I talking about? Oh yeah, something about what's going on. So, like I actually, I was feeling kind of weird on Wednesday. I like just at the start of my workday, I just lost my appetite. I thought, huh, that's very strange. I'm not hungry. And for me, being a big guy, it's kind of weird if I'm not hungry. And, Casey was having a very busy day, so I didn't get a chance to talk to her much, and she had some stuff going on which I won't talk about, but I ended up giving her a ride home. I gave her quite a few rides home this week because it's been very cold, and it's not a long walk for her to get home, but it's long enough, and I don't want her to get sick, let alone anyone else. And of course, who ends up getting sick? This guy right here. Don't worry, I'm not walking home or anything. I drive because I'm further away. But actually, I took her home, and I noticed when I got back to work, my joints were sore, and my joints have never been that sore. Like, I've had joint pain once or twice before in the past, but not to that extreme. Stop yawning, Clayton. But I think, that's when I started to realize something was wrong. I got back to my desk at work to finish off my shift. Casey ended her shift before I did. She started earlier. Regardless. And I noticed, I was saying to my colleagues, they're like, man, I'm cold. And then like 2 minutes later, I'm really warm now. And at first we thought it was, there's a problem with the heating system in the building right now. So we thought it might have been related to that, because everybody was feeling a little weird. And I'm like, I don't know. And then I had like a weird headache. And I went to go work on some music with my buddy Tyler, aka Melotrauma, which you might have heard. He does the Terror Time intro. I've used various songs of his and stuff like my Henshin Time and Amiibo Time series. He's made music for that. Him and I have been working on some music stuff. I just felt really weak because I hadn't eaten that. Well, I ate that day, but I hadn't eaten for like 8 hours or something weird like that. So we didn't end up doing much work. I didn't end up hanging out and having a long discussion with him, though. Not anything bad or anything. We just talked about a few topics that really just let our minds boil. I stayed a lot longer than I should have. But I mean, and I parked, and there's 2 parking lots at work. There's an upper lot that you have to pay to get in, and there's a lower lot that you don't. The walk from his apartment to the parking lot was the hardest walk I've ever had to do. And normally I don't think twice about it, because I'm just walking to my car, but I hadn't eaten anything. I felt physically ill and physically weak. I was like hyperventilating getting to my car. What is this shit? Like, seriously, these battles could be done quickly. These battles are taking long for no other reason other than I have no support right now. And every time this attack goes through, every time. So, anyways, I got home, and when I finally got to my car, it took like 10 minutes to get to my car. I drove home, which wasn't too bad, but I mean, I was sitting down the whole time. As soon as I got home, I took my stuff off. I went to bed. I forced myself to drink some water because I was pretty dehydrated. I mean, I drank water all day at work. Somehow I was dehydrated. Literally, I just did this. Like, there was no difference in that battle that happened 2 seconds ago. And, this is fucking ridiculous. At least my items get returned back to me. So, I get, is there like a spell or something I'm missing that's strong against that thing? So I get home, I go right to bed pretty much, force myself to drink some water before I go to sleep. Go to bed. At about 5 a.m., I wake up, and I don't feel so good. So I have to use the washroom. I was in there for like a half an hour. Come out. Dad says, my dad's getting ready for work at this point, because he works in the mornings. And he comes out and he says to me, he's like, you alright? I'm like, I don't know. And he goes, you might not be going to work today. I'm like, we'll see. So at about 8 o'clock again, I go back to bed, and about 8 o'clock again, I get woken up again. Knew that was going to do it. Okay, guys. I'm sorry to just like leave my story hanging, but I'm gonna get back to this. This part's already going over the time it should be. So next time on Zero Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for 16-bit Winter, I will continue these stupid battles. I will go over the rest of my story and continue on what's been going on my weekend so far. See you then.